Yesterday, I discussed Digital Homicide and how they decided to sue 100 Steam users because, well, they hurt Digital Homicide's feelings. In response, Valve pulled all of their games from Steam. Now, to be honest, I thought them suing Steam users was the pinnacle of their insanity, but I didn't give them enough credit because they have managed to top that. I know, it's actually impressive when you think about it. And how have they topped it, I hear you ask? Well, they are now seeking legal representation against Valve. That's right, legal representation against Valve. Now, I'm going to read out their statement on their website, and I'm going to try and keep as much as a straight face as possible, which is probably not going to be very straight, given that this is insanity levels I never thought I would actually personally witness in my life, but here we are. And I'll put the link to their website in the description below this video, but I'll read it here for you to save you that trouble. Quote, "First, I'd like to briefly respond to Doug Lombardi's official statement about Digital Homicide and its owners. I'd like to give some context to his official statement. Valve has stopped doing business with Digital Homicide for being hostile to Steam customers. What has actually transpired was a lack of resolution from Steam in regards to moderation of their platform, which might sound like a tough job to do, but coming from a company that brags its profitability per employee is higher than Google, it just shows a reckless disregard for the well-being of their community for profits. We submitted numerous reports and sent multiple emails in regards to individuals making personal attacks, harassment, and more on not only on us, but on other Steam customers who are actually interested in our products. The lawsuit that was submitted in regards to a handful of Steam users has been labelled by the media and now by Doug Lombardi's, a Valve representative, statement as being hostile to Steam users in general, which is incorrect. The lawsuit recently filed is solely in regards to individuals where no resolution was able to be obtained from Steam to provide a safe environment for us to conduct business. By removing us for defending ourselves against harassment, Steam is openly stating you cannot defend yourselves from examples like these." And he does go on to quote some fairly egregious examples of, shall we say, shitposting and some fairly unpleasant comments, but, you know, it's the internet and you can just ban these people. And of course report them to mods. That's the appropriate response to a comment that you find distasteful. And they continue, quote, "When someone bothers you on, say, a platform like Facebook and you find the need to ban them, the Facebook response after you ban is, sorry you had this experience, and then that person is removed from being able to post on your page. Steam's stance is what just happened to us. By removing us, they have taken the stance that users have the right to harass me, tell me I should kill myself, and insult my family. If I tried to defend myself against said actions, then I lose my family's income. If it wasn't for 2 years' experience with dealing with Steam on a regular basis, this disgusting stance would seem shocking to me. The only thing that prevented me from seeking legal counsel for a long list of breach of contracts, interference with business, and antitrust issues was the fear of losing my family's income. Since that has been taken away, I am seeking legal representation, yada yada yada." Just want to draw attention to the last line. "Legal counsel interested in our case should contact us at," and then provide the email address. So, long and short of it, they are suing Valve because Valve took their games down because they sued Steam users for being mean to them, instead of just, you know, banning them, blocking them, reporting them, any of the numerous ways that you can not have these unpleasant comments on your page. And they don't even have a lawyer to do it. Right. Now, I'm not going to say that the internet is all fairies and puppies and cakes all the time. There can be some unpleasant comments left and things said. You know, we've all heard about all the death threats and other things that are made to, you know, Hello Games over No Man's Sky and yada yada yada. But you just block those people. You just ban those people. You just report them. As I keep saying, you don't take them to court. Unless there's a legitimate death threat being made against your family, then it's a legal issue. If it's just some randomer going, "Oh, I'm going to kill you," it's like, okay, but do you even know my real name? Do you even know where I live? Do you even know which country I'm in? No? Okay then. If it's actually a legitimate cause to think they might actually be a threat to you, then you go to the police. But you don't take them to court still. You just go, "Hello, Mr. Police, I think this person might try and kill me. Just what you'd inform me. Here's who they are. Thanks." Don't actually call them Mr. Police, just saying. Sorry, it's hard to keep a straight edge in this video because this is a pinnacle of madness I've yet to witness before now. And now they've decided to get legal representation against Valve, of all people, who have an army of high-priced lawyers who could probably wipe the floor with Digital Homicide, just without breaking a sweat, to be quite honest. And they don't even have a lawyer themselves. They don't even have a lawyer for their current lawsuit against Jim Sterling. I'm sorry. And let's also not forget that when you put a game onto Steam, they most likely have clauses that explicitly state there's no burden of responsibility for moderation remarks from the users. You know, it's pretty common to say that, look, the comments that you read on any website or anywhere ever are not representative of that website. You know, say I'll comment on the Mirror, just for example. That doesn't mean I represent what the Mirror have to say, you know, and that's the same for Steam. You know, they have no burden of responsibility for moderation. You know, you can moderate your own forums for your games and that sort of thing, and obviously report them to moderators and higher-ups and yada yada yada. And they also, of course, that being Valve, have the right to terminate the agreement at any time for any reason. And I'd say suing Steam users is a pretty legit reason to be like, do you know what? If you're going to take our users to court, you can't sell our games on this platform. So, all in all, in my slightly uneducated about law opinion, they do not have a snowball's chance in hell, a leg to stand on, or any of the innumerable cliches that get across my point. So, yeah, this is a thing that's real. These are real people that think this is a reasonable response, apparently. Oh dear. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.